Hello everyone. Today we'll discuss one of the package of Microsoft Office. Already we have discussed Microsoft Word. Now today we'll discuss Microsoft Excel. So Excel, that we know that Excel is a electronics spreadsheet program. An electronic spreadsheet is a computer software program that is used for storing, organizing, and manipulating data. The basic layout of computerized spreadsheet is the same as the paper ones. Okay, whatever paper mode we are seeing, that is almost same, but it is electronic spreadsheet. We can see electronic paper ones. Through this software we can store, we can organize, we can sort, we can manipulate the data. Okay, so one by one we'll discuss. So uses an education sector, how it is we can make a graphical presentation using Excel, can enhance understanding of content within a graphic presentation of the information. So it provides a visual representation of data. We can see the visualization of graphics, graphical representation of data. We can say it is a chart. So as a teaching tool, students can see how different types of graphs and charts can be used to represent the same series of data. Okay. So now we'll see Excel is specialized subject, specialized software that lets you create entering tabular data. We can make a tabular form of data. We can make tables, calculate large amount of data, analyzing student performance, interpret data, maintaining student records. We can maintain the records of students, we can interpret data, we can computing grades and marks, we can calculate grades, we can sorting can be possible in a particular list of data. So now we'll discuss some of the basic formulas in Excel, that using the formulas we can easily solve, easily we can prepare our softwares. That you can see these are the tabs: menus, file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, developer. These are the tabs, and these are the ribbons through which we can get all the options to solve the problems. Okay, so first of all we can make summations. That means addition, multiplication, division, subtraction can be possible using formulas. Large amount of data can be solved within a very few seconds. We can maximize, we can minimize the data, we can make prepare time, dates, we can make average, counts, and many things can be possible. We can use all the functions and formulas. So here auto sum option is there. Using auto sum option we can calculate easily. So one by one we'll discuss. So now how we will make additions using summation sum formula, between two cells, that you can see. Okay, so now we'll see in D cell there are many numbers are there. So D cell and E cell, the rows and columns, okay, vertically and horizontally it is displayed. So now I will calculate both D and D2 and D3 and E3 section. If it is B cell and D cell and E cell, so what we will write here, the another cell, that total cell, will find out the sum. So equal to, so for beginning of the formula is start with equal to symbol, always give equal to sum within bracket range of the cell. It may be D3 to is to E3, or it is 4-5 cells are there, you want to calculate. So up to the starting range, if it is B or A, B3 is to E3 up to the range you will give, then enter press, then it will show you the results. Okay, so now see, so data is there, so you have to calculate. We will use the formulas. We can use sum, average, count numbers, maximum, minimum, and other functions are there. So we can make summation, addition using equal to sum with the range of the cell, or here auto sum option is there. Just select here that G cell, suppose total cell, just select here and auto sum click, automatically it will calculate. Okay, we can also like this, we can make average, we can find out numbers, how many, count equal to count within the range of the cell. Range may be that is B4 written, so B4 to B13, we have to write B4 is to B13, enter press, it will count how many numbers are there. And we want to make a maximum, minimum, so equal to max or min, and find the range of the cell, it may be D4 to D13, enter press, so that maximum number it will display only which number is maximum, which number is minimum, it will show. And we can make average also, equal to average within the range of the cell, then enter press, that average it will display. Okay, so now students look at here some of the basic example of data visualization. So we can use this charts, that is column chart, we can prepare column chart for the better representation of data. So chart options is there. Now Excel, just click data, then column option, click column chart, choose one chart, or line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart, scatter chart, and other charts are available. We can use any chart. Another important feature is that is conditional formatting. We want to make our spreadsheet attractive, colorful. Some conditional formattings are there, like highlighting cell rulers, top bottom rulers, data bars, color scales, and scale sets are there. Just click on the conditional formatting option, then choose one color set, so that your data will be displayed like this. Okay, so now we will learn how to start MS Excel. So click on the Windows Start button, look at here, then click all apps or all programs. Okay, all apps, then click on Microsoft Office, then click on Microsoft Office Excel 2007 or 10. So like this window will appear. You can see the windows. So these are some of the tabs: home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, already discussed. So now these are the ribbons, different options are there, and here rows 1 2 3 4 and A B C D. These are the columns, vertically and horizontally. There are by default 3 seats are available: seat 1, seat 2 and seat 3. Okay, so we can make more seat using insert worksheet option tabs here, or right click and new tab can be possible. Okay, so now see, will make one table, tabular form. Just select the range of the column, and we can just click on that merge and center option. Look here, merge and center option. It will merge the cell. We can extend the cells just dragging the cell. Okay, like this. We can make tables also. Borders, just select the range and click here. In a home tab, just click the border options, all borders click. We can extend the rows, just select the row height. Give the row height. Okay, just here write the topic heading. You can change the handwriting, cursive handwriting. We can change the color, border, bold, underline not necessary. If required, give italic and underline. Okay, so now you can make the borders color also. You can give using border option, then line color. Just clicking there. Now we can fill color option to make it decorative. Change the size. Okay, so now we can write anything, topic name, item list. Okay, suppose we want to make 10 numbers of data we want to load. So just once, just one click, then two click, then drag it. No need to write 1 2 3 4 manually. Just want to write and here drag it. Automatically that number will come. You can change the size also. Okay, so here So just a simple one task for students. There is a serial number, name, item name, price, quantity and total price, and grand total will make. Just give the item names. So now you can see these are the item names, price, then quantity, how many quantities are there of each product. So what we will do, how we will calculate total price. So here multiplication is required. So using formula, just write here equal to sum of the range, select C cell C3 is to D3. So here C3 write into that star symbol, then D3 click, then enter press, so that it will show you the total price. Then what you will do, that one plus sign will come here. Look at here, the right side bottom of the cell, just drag it so that it will show you the price of the total price of each product. Okay, so now how we will find out the grand total? Very simple, just select and here look, auto sum option is there. Look here, easy method, auto sum click, it will show you the grand total. Okay, otherwise you can write equal to sum within the bracket the range of the cell, select E3 is to E7, then enter press. It will also show you the grand total. Okay, so now we will use conditional formatting. It is there in home tab. Look at here. So now you select first which cell. Suppose E cell we want to use conditional formatting. Different designs are there. If you click data bars, just see here the changes. Small amount, then bigger amount, then bigger amount. Just see, we can change like this, or color scale option is there. Just click here, different colors will be displayed, or icon sets option is there. Different bullet type options are there. We can choose and give the conditional formatting options. Okay, like this, different colors with some bullets marks are there. So this is called conditional formatting, very important feature. And just select your task, item name to suppose total price. Just click on insert column chart. We can choose any of the column chart options. We can drag and make it big and select, choose any design column chart, whatever require. And many other charts also available. Insert just line chart, pie chart, other charts also available. Just select first. If will not select, it will not display. So select, then insert click, then pie chart option click, so that it will display. Okay, after that office button here, just click and save option click, and you can save it for further use. Okay, so this is all about Microsoft Excel. Thank you. Just keep watching and enjoy the computer learning program.